Hello everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we will look at how to build an Android application with HTML and C Sharp using the .NET MAUI Blazor inside of Visual Studio 2022. We will also explore quickly the necessary components needed for us to get started. But before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So Blazor is a framework for building interactive client web UI with .NET. And MAUI apps or .NET MAUI is a framework used to build native cross-platform desktop and mobile apps from a single C# code base. So enough of all of the talking, let's get into the real stuff here. So as you can see here, I've got a Visual Studio installer opened. Yeah. So let's explore very quickly the necessary components needed for us to get started. So as you can see, I've installed a Visual Studio Community 2022. So let's click on the modify. So as you can see here, we've got this workload. So we scroll down here. So here, as you can see, we've got desktop and mobile. Yes. So this is a .NET multi-platform app UI development. So this is to build Android, iOS, Windows, and Mac apps from a single code base using C Sharp with .NET MAUI. So you have to make sure that you've got this box checked. You download and install it. So once you're done with that, then we can get onto the next stage. Yeah. So I'm just going to close the Visual Studio installer. So as you can see, I've got Visual Studio here. So we go ahead and create a new project. So new project, create a new project. Yeah. So here on this bit here, you can leave it as all languages, all platforms. But here you can select the Blazor. Yeah. So once you select the Blazor, so as you can see, we've got a bunch of potential um, projects that you can use. So this is what we're looking for. So it's a .NET MAUI Blazor app. Yeah, so this is a project for creating a .NET MAUI application for iOS, Android, Mac Catalyst, WinUI, and whatnot. Yeah, so we select this bit here and we click on the next. So here, obviously, you can configure your project details. Yeah, but we're not going to look too much into that. Yeah. So we click on the next, and here you can select whatever .NET framework that is applicable to you. So as you can see, I've got .NET 6.0 and .NET 7.0. So we leave it as the .NET 7.0. Yeah, okay. So we click on the create. So it might take a while for the whole project to load. So I'm just going to, okay, we've got everything fired up. So ready to go. So as you can see, yeah, we've got a project template created for us. Okay. So let's go ahead and look what is inside of the template. So let's start with the data. So this is just a very simple data model that weather forecast data model. Yeah. And then we've got the services that is attributed to the data model. We're not going to look too much into that. Yeah. Let's go into the pages here. So the pages obviously include a razor extension. Yeah. So the razor is a combination of C Sharp and HTML code. Okay, so let's click on the index.razor. So as you can see, we've got this very simple stuff here. So if we look at it here, we have got we've got an HTML code here. Yeah, so basically with the razor, you can fuse an HTML and C Sharp code together to build your application. So let's look at the counter.razor. So as you can see here, we've got this HTML and we've also got a C sharp code here. So to write the C sharp code here, you use the at code here and you surround it with a parenthesis. Okay. So this is just a very simple that is actually adding, once you click a button, it adds a number to it. So it's just, so we've got this variable, an integer variable, current count. And obviously we've got a current count plus plus, but this is just to add it whenever you click on it, okay? So we've got this, let's have a look at the fetch data.raise as well. So this is just the service. This is the, obviously, to get the data from the what we looked at on the data side of the weather forecast service. So as you can see, we've got a sample data created for us. So this actually return a bunch of the weather forecast sample data. Okay, so this is where the fetch data.razor grabs the data. Okay, so let's look at the platforms as well, the platform folder. So this is actually what type of platforms that you can actually target with this project. So basically, you can target an Android platform, iOS, Mac Catalyst, Tizen, and whatnot. Okay, so let's quickly look at what is inside the resources folder. So the resources folder, yeah, contains the application icons, the fonts, images, and whatnot. Yeah. So basically, this is where you put your fonts, the images, and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So let's look at the shared folder. So the shared folder, we have the main layout. Yeah. So this is the main layout. So this is just a partial page, yeah, of the main layout of the project. And we've got the navigation menu, so the nav monitor razor. So this contains the navigation menu, okay? And we've got a survey prompt. So once we actually run the project, we can see what is actually going on, okay? So let's quickly go into the main dot razor. So let's collapse the shared. So the main dot razor. So this is actually, as you can see, is actually referencing the main layout, which is inside the shared folder. Okay, and then we have got the main page. If we look at it here, so the main page here, so this actually references the main, which is the main.razor. So this is the root page for the project. Okay, so as we can see, there's nothing really difficult about this. Yeah, so I'm just doing this video to get you started. So let's run the application and see what is going on. So as you can see on the top here, we can have a drawdown here. So here, obviously, as you can see, we can run this same project on a bunch of platforms. Yeah, we've got the Android, we've got the iOS local device, we've got the Windows, the local machine, the Windows. I'm actually using the Windows 10. So let's have a look at the Android emulator. So I'm going to select my Android emulator. Okay. So let's run the application and see what actually comes out. So I'm just going to pause the video while the whole application runs. So as you can see here now, we've got the application started up, man. So yeah, if we look at it here, yeah, we've got the application running. We've got the menu here. So if we look at it here, hello world, welcome to our new app here. Let's go back to the index. Let's go back to the Solution Explorer and index.razor. So as you can see here, this is what is actually showing on the main page. Hello world, welcome to your new app. Yeah, so you can continue and build from this bit here. So I'm just going to leave the video here so you can have a look and explore the code further. Yeah, but maybe on my previous videos here, we will start from scratch and build our own application. Okay, so once again, yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do because I've got lots of videos coming up. Yeah. So I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.